How you doing, Mel, with Meltvlive Action? Meltvlive here. We're in the Pacific Palisades, California, and I got a lot of breath. I just ran up this hill because we got a spectacular fire going here, wildfire it looks like, and it started about 11 a.m. and as you can see the flames there on the side of the hill, and the streets are blocked off. This is the Highlands, I believe it's Palisades Drive, going up to the Highlands neighborhood, which is home to a lot of local Palisadians, a lot of celebrities, Ray Liotta to be one. And you can see the flames on the side of the hill. And we were really close to the fire just a few minutes ago. And on behalf of Meltvlive and Santa Monica Daily Press, we are covering this fire. We just got an alert on the phone. They're sending out alerts to evacuate the area. And of course, Meltvlive is going to go straight to the fire and straight to where the action is here. And I'm not going to leave until I'm forced out of here, but it looks like the smoke might do that. I don't know. Hopefully they'll get it under control. But what we're seeing here is we got helicopters in the air, and the helicopters have these big, long tubes that go down to the ocean, pick up the ocean water, come back, and try to put the fire out. But there's really no water lines up here because the plumbing is very scarce, and there's probably a lot of wells and well water, and so there's no hydrants to really hook up to put these fires out. As you can see, the flames just continue to grow. And I had a good friend in Charlotte, North Carolina named Danny Brown. He used to tell me about how fires would double in size every 60 seconds. And as you can see just now, as we're speaking, this flame has engulfed, and it's definitely doubled in 30 seconds. And as I keep my camera on the flames, you can see it growing. And it's simply amazing. And there's a lot of smoke where it began. It looked like it began right over here on the right, and then it has spread down the hill. And that all has to do with, I think, the way the wind swirls through the canyons. We have Santa Ana winds coming in, and that brings in the hot air from the desert, and it certainly doesn't help the fire situation here. As you can see, that flame is just continuing to grow on that hillside. And we've had so much problems with fires lately, and there's been so much going on out here with these things. We just had one in Sylmar last week, and people had to evacuate the valley and come over here to the west side, and of course we took care of them. Meltvlive took care of them, but this one's going in and out, and it's just it's picking up steam. And then, you know, the good thing is that there's not a whole lot to burn really, because there's a lot of brush and kind of desert hillside, but whatever it latches onto, it's going to take out with it, you know. So really spectacular amount of smoke in the air, and there's not near as many helicopters as I thought would be. So this thing started 45 minutes ago, and fire trucks have responded, first responders are here, and I just had some really spectacular footage on my earlier video of what the helicopters do when they drop their big tube and then they suck the salt water up out of the ocean. And there's the ocean right there. So they have a short trip to go down to the ocean, suck up the water, and they bring it back, and we're going to see that happen here in a minute. The only problem is that it doesn't seem like they get a whole lot of water to dump on this fire to really make a dent in it. So I saw some fire trucks going up some other streets that look like they're going to go climb the hill and try to protect the fire from expanding. And because this thing could really wipe out a lot of houses and stuff if it gets over that hill. And so it's on the other side of, you can see the house up at the top of that hill, and it's right over the side of that house. And the terrible thing is, those people, if those winds blow in the wrong direction, which would be in the direction of their home, they could lose their home very quickly. And that's just a horrifying thing for them. People work so hard to get these properties and to live in one of the most scenic, beautiful places in the world, and it all can be gone in a flash. And here comes some more flames right here. As you can see, the fire kind of it burns what it can, and then it'll go down to embers, and then it'll latch onto something else on the hillside, and boom, it goes up. And there's a helicopter right there. I don't know if that helicopter's going to drop water or anything, but we'll follow it and to see what it does. Okay, here comes one right here, and let's see what this guy does here. And it's really dangerous for these helicopters to go into that smoke. And it looks like is he going to drop some water here? I mean, he's right over that smoke. I mean, it must be really, there he goes, there he goes, there's a drop. There's a drop. Okay, look at that, that's a pretty significant drop. So it looks like they try to hit the perimeter of the fire to keep it from spreading. And here comes another drop, it looks like we're gonna get. So it looks like they're really pinpointing the drops of where they want to hit so they can keep that fire from spreading. Here comes another drop right here. And you know, there's a little girl behind me saying that he missed it, but you know, it looks like he got a little bit. Yeah, it looks like he got some. So it's got to be difficult, because it's got to be difficult to navigate the bird when you're hovering in that smoke, and the smoke, you know, gets in the cockpit of the helicopter, and it must make it really difficult to keep that thing straight. I'm sure they have some sort of gas mask on or something, some sort of high-tech gear. And here's another helicopter. We got a good look at what he has, that he drops down to go to the Pacific Ocean and pick up that water. So you see that long thing hanging from the helicopter, and he's going to go pick up a bunch of water, and then he's going to drop, and it looks like he's ready to go drop. So let's follow him until he does. It looks like he's going in, and there comes a drop. And that just looks like it's so insignificant, really, because of what's going on with the flames, and it just looks like there's just the flames and the smoke are outdoing the water right now. And that's the challenge that we have, and the challenge that homeowners have when they build on these hillsides. And there's another chopper right here. Well, it looks like they got it pretty good here. It looks like there's not near as much smoke coming out as there was, and that's fabulous, because it was only a couple drops that did it, and so it looks like it's working. That's great. But you know, it could, like I said, these embers keep going, and that's the problem. So this is going to be a lot of work and a lot of effort to continue to go to the ocean, get the water, and then drop it again and put it out. It looks like here comes another guy to drop. Maybe. So we're going to end our footage now on Meltvlive Live, Action Meltvlive Live on behalf of Santa Monica Daily Press and Meltvlive Live. You've seen the Palisades fire. Please take all necessary precautions to evacuate the area if you feel like you're being threatened. And until next time, Meltvlive Live.